What's up, guys? It's James here from Smoking UK, where we review, communicate, and educate all things tobacco. Today, I'm doing a video of my top 5 cigars that you should be trying in 2025 that you might not have heard of before. So let's run the intro. Let's get a cigar. Let's get it cut. Let's get it lit. And let's find you your next best cigar. Run the intro. Wow.
We interrupt this program to bring you an important announcement.
Now, today I'm going to be sitting down and smoking a cigar, which looks quite unusual. And it's a cigar I've not smoked for quite a while. We actually reviewed its smaller Vitola a few months back right here on this channel. So you want to go check that out. I'll leave a link in the description below. But it's going to be the Asylum 13 Ogre. And this is the Toro Gordo 6x60. Nice, big, hefty smoke. I remember it being really light. So let's get it cut. Let's get it lit. Now, there's a few reasons why I thought this was an important video that I should film for you guys. One, at smoking, we're always trying to find you your next best cigar. We're always trying to find you your best bang for your buck. That's why we try and keep all our prices affordable as possible here. Although we have a very small cut of the pie when it comes to the wide range of availability on cigars in this country, we still have quite a big range. And there's so many cigars that we see on a regular basis that goes unnoticed, and cigar brands that you might not necessarily have heard of. And every cigar deserves their time in the sun. So I've gone through our humidor. I've handpicked you some of the finest cigars that I personally love, tried, tested, and can vouch that they're absolutely great smokes, which a lot of people don't really notice. Coming in at number 1 is the West Tampa Company Black Maduro in the Robusto side. Now, this is an absolutely incredible looking cigar, but because it's so sleek, it's so agile, and the color combination, although it looks really dominating and mean, and I absolutely love the presentation on the West Tampa Company cigars. When you sit that cigar in the mix, mass array of beautiful, vibrant colors, especially in the New World Humidor, sometimes your eyes completely glance past it, especially where they are at the point of posting this video. It's sat amongst the EP Carrillos and the Hoya de Nicaraguas, which are famous for producing really vibrant colored cigars. And as amazing as these cigars look, your eyes are naturally going to be drawn to these instead of the West Tampa. But these are absolutely incredible, and I personally vouch for this cigar. This particular one is a medium body stick coming in at a 5x50 ring gauge, meaning you're going to get a good solid 40 to 60 minutes plus, all dependent on how quick or how slow you smoke. Personally, for me, I'm quite a quick smoker. I'd probably get a good solid 45 to 50 out of it. And the amazing thing about this is it comes from the master blender of Rick Rodriguez, who used to be the blender for CAO. Now, if you are a seasoned cigar smoker and you've been around the cigar world for a little bit, you're going to know who CAO are. You've probably tried one of them. Their cigars are absolutely stunning, and reviewed a couple here, right, on the channel. I've smoked so many in my personal time. So I knew when I sat down to smoke this cigar, I knew it was going to be good. Now, the thing I also love about this company is it is so new, and it's probably why a lot of people out there have never really heard of them. They were started back in 2022. Bear in mind, at the point of posting this video, we're only just in 2025. They are so new when you compare it to more popular blends and brands that have been around since the 80s, 70s, back up to the 1800s with some of them. And they are produced in a factory in Esteli, Nicaragua. We have an Ecuadorian Habano wrapper, which gives it that beautiful brown oily look, but it is taken from a slightly higher leaf on the tobacco plant to give it a darker and a stronger flavor. We have a Nicaraguan Ometepe binder. Now, Ometepe tobacco is absolutely stunning, produces some beautiful spicy flavor profiles because it's a really interesting region in Nicaragua to produce tobacco. What happened is a volcano erupted and spread across a big patch of water and created an island. And the Nicaraguans, being Nicaraguans, said, we can grow tobacco on that. And it produces a very defined, very famous, very peculiar taste in tobacco. But personally, for me, I absolutely love it. If you love a nice black pepper, you love a lot of spice, you love the Ometepe region for tobacco. And using it as a binder, I know it's going to add so much definition to this cigar. And then the filler, we have Nicaraguan, again from Candenga and from Esteli, which also produces amazing flavor profiles. So you're going to get a lot of earth, a lot of cedar, a bit of hay, maybe a tiny bit of espresso on the retrohale, but the main dominant flavor profile you're going to get throughout this entire stick is a beautiful spice. If you're not really into spice cigars or spice bombs, maybe not the best cigar for you, but I can guarantee I'll find you another in this video. Coming in next, and is an absolute personal favorite brand of mine. I recommend it to nearly every customer that comes through those doors and nearly every cigar smoker I come into contact with. And that is the Freud Cigar Company Ulta Ego Robusto. Now, I'll never forget the first time I smoked this cigar. I sat down with Alan Graham in a pub garden in lovely weather, having a nice craft beer. And I sat down and told him I'd never smoked the Freud Ulta Ego. Funny enough, he handed me one. And I sat there and smoked it. And I remember everything about this cigar. It was so beautiful, amazing construction, burned in and let out once, beautiful flat burn from start to finish, great transitions from first, second, and final third. All round, it's an absolutely impeccable cigar and worth every single penny. So being a Robusto, this is coming in at a 5x50 ring gauge, and like I just said on the last one, the smoke will last you about 45, 60 minutes, all depending how quick you smoke. I know a lot of slow smokers that will take a Robusto, they'll last them an hour and 15, but it's all down to the personal smoker. It is full-bodied, so it's not necessarily the best cigar for a beginner cigar smoker, but this video is aimed for this seasoned cigar smoker. Maybe you've been dabbling in it for a little while and you want to up the game. Definitely give this one a try. Just remember, never smoke the cigar on an empty stomach. But the great thing about this cigar is the blend is so peculiar and so mixed. We have a Mexican San Andreas wrapper, an Indonesian Sumatra binder, and a vast array of Dominican Republic fillers. We have Corojo, Havana 92, Pelo de Oro, and Pelito Cubano. Now that's a huge range. It's almost like a meal. It's all these foods coming together to create this beautiful little recipe that produces an absolutely outstanding stick. And it blows my mind that not many people have heard of this cigar. And look at the presentation on it. It's absolutely stunning. You get a lot of coffee and leather and oak and a lot of creaminess on that retrohale. The retrohale on this is so smooth. It's beautiful. Number 3 is the Caldwell Eastern Standard Euro Express Dominican Republic Corona. Now that is a title and a half for a cigar, but this cigar is absolutely beautiful. I'm a huge fan of Caldwell cigar. This particular one coming in at a 5.5 by 44 ring gauge. So again, like a Robusto, you're probably going to get an average time of about 40 to 60 minutes out. This, remembering, because it is a thinner ring gauge, it is going to burn quicker, but this flavor profile is going to be heightened a little bit more compared to the 50 ring gauge. It is a medium bodied, so it's great if you've been smoking cigars for a little while and you want to come up to that next level. Great cigar. The wrapper is a Connecticut shade and a Brazilian Matafina. We have a Dominican Republic binder and a mix of Dominican Republic and Nicaraguan tobaccos for the filler. Now, these are my 2 personal favorite regions for tobacco. So I love the fact that I love Nicaraguan tobacco. I love Dominican Republic tobacco. I love the fact that they've come together to create this cigar. It's an absolute pleasure to smoke this cigar. Absolutely impeccable construction. The draw is beautiful, nice and open, but not as open as if you'd say smoking a 54 ring gauge. You still have to use your cheeks and your jaw that little bit to draw that smoke into your mouth, but it's never a workout. It is effortlessly to bring that smoke in. Absolutely pleasure. Pairs beautiful with rum, beautiful with a lighter scotch, and incredible with coffee. Now, this cigar is not part of this top 5, but it deserves an honorable mention. Whether you like the 60 ring gauge, if you don't, go for the standard Toro. Absolutely beautiful. It's so incredibly light. Maybe not the size, but if there was a smaller Vitola, it would make a great first cigar because it's so light on the palate. There's no harsh flavor profiles, but it's full of complex flavors at the same time. They just don't come out the gate strong and boom, straight onto your palate. Absolutely incredible from start to finish. Still available with us. And they're also available with last year's Halloween sample pack, which we still have a couple left over. We might be able to get our hands on a couple for you. Go check them out. They're available on our website. Guys, if you're liking this video so far, make sure you hit that subscribe button and enable your notifications. We post 2 full-length videos every single week, and they're over on our shorts every single day, bringing you your new cigars, pipe tobaccos, pipes, industry insights, how-tos, funny entertainment, you name it, we've got it, and we will find you your next best cigar. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and let's jump in to the next cigar on the list. Now, I couldn't put a top 5 list together without including a couple of Cubans, because we know there's a few of you out there that will only smoke Cuban cigars, and hey, if that's you, you do you, my friends. I've thrown in a couple for you. Now, I could be pronounced this completely wrong. All I know is it's an incredible smoke. That's the Vegas Robaina Famosos. I've probably pronounced that completely incorrect. This is a 5x48 ring gauge for a very comfortable cigar to smoke, a very comfortable cigar to hold. It's not like this one where your hands are being parted massively. It fits perfectly in the hand, and it's very well balanced as well. It kind of becomes one with the smoker. You don't really notice it in your hand. It is medium to full and was actually rated a 90 from Cigar Aficionado, and of course being a Cuban Puro. Now, when I mention Puro, I mean wrapper, binder, and filler all coming from the same country, maybe different regions, but from the same country. This is 100% Cuban, which most Cubans are. And you can expect loads of flavor profiles like leather, earth, coffee, and that natural creaminess that I seem to find with every Cuban tobacco, and I absolutely love it. The one thing I want you to do with this cigar is don't rush it. Yes, you might get a smoke time of 40 to 60 minutes, but if you can get 70, enjoy every single puff. Don't let those embers burn so hot it starts burning away the flavor profiles, because the complexity you're going to get from this cigar will be like none other. Pour yourself your favorite drink, get a bit of Frank Sinatra on the vinyl, sit back in your lovely, comfortable chair and puff away. Now, finally, again, I've picked another Cuban cigar, and that's the Flor de Cano Elegidos. Now, again, probably butchered the pronunciation of that cigar. But like I said on the last one, all I know, it's a fantastic smoke. It is a Robusto size, so it is coming in again at a 5x50 ring gauge. There's a common theme we're finding with this video. A lot of Robustos have been picked. So again, 40, 60 minutes, you might be able to get a little bit more. And it is medium bodied. Now, I absolutely love a medium bodied Cuban. I find it with a creamy coffee pairs absolutely splendidly. And personally, what I found with this cigar is if you've never smoked Cuban cigars before, this is a great entry into it. Beautiful flavors, impeccable construction, and it's also not going to blow your head off. It's absolutely insane the amount of cigar smokers that have tried to get into Cuban, or they've just tried to get into cigar smoking altogether, and they said they didn't like it. I asked them what do they smoke, and it was like a Bolivar. And there's a reason you didn't like it. They're really full on and really hearty smoke. So this is a really beautiful one to just sit back and enjoy. And the thing I love with this one particularly, especially if you can enjoy it inside, the aroma in the air from this cigar is impeccable. And I can guarantee you'll remember it moving forward with every cigar you smoke. So that's it, guys. That's my top 5 cigars that are underrated, that you might have been missing out on, that you need to be trying during 2025, the January edition. I'm going to try and put out as many of these as I can throughout the year. In the UK, we have a constant rotation of different cigars coming in, different cigars going out, and then new ones will come in, and then other ones will go out, and then we get really hurt because ones have gone out that we didn't want to lose. I'm way too invested in this, but you know what I mean. So if you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and enable your notifications, because I have made it my personal mission during this year to find you your next best cigar that you've never heard of. More importantly as well, I want you to go into the comment section now and mention some cigars that I might have missed that are worthy and honorable mentions that every cigar smoker should be trying during 2025. After all, we are a community. We've got each other's backs, and you will want us to try all the different types of cigars. Don't be a gatekeeper. Get them in the comment section below. I'll make sure I answer every single one of you. down in the comments. Of course, it also goes without saying, go follow us on social media. We're on every single platform, so whichever one you prefer, go hit us a follow over there. All the links will be down in the description below. I've been James, we have been smoking, and I'll see you in the next video.